In this video, I wanted to share my view why I believe gardens are important in the life of adults and children. When I first started gardening about 4 years ago, I completely fell in love with it, and the more things I planted, the more beauty and life seemed to circle all around me. I started paying attention to the sounds of the birds, the fresh breeze gently blowing on my face, how wonderful the sensation of walking barefoot feels, and I loved seeing my kids getting muddy and sticky and their voices and laughter ringing through the great outdoors. It felt like we were going back to our roots, back to how God first created the world perfect and placed Adam and Eve into a garden. It's not something I ever thought about before. Why were the first created humans placed into a garden? There must be a reason for that. Then, when I started observing myself, my husband, and my kids firsthand, how having a garden affected our mental and emotional strength and health, I can understand why the first humans were placed in a garden. Being surrounded by beautiful nature is soothing, and it almost feels like your body and mind get a fresh start and recharge after spending time outdoors. But sadly, modern-day adults and children spend more time indoors, in front of a computer screen, playing games on their tablets, watching TV, or even worse, spending hours on social media looking at things that neither build up nor encourage. It's been proven that kids thrive when they spend more time in nature. They mature better emotionally, mentally, and even physically. Seeing my own kids planting a seed and watching it grow, I have noticed that it gives them a sense of achievement and accomplishment. They feel happy that they took care of this tiny little seed and watched it grow, watered it, and then saw with their own eyes how it blossomed and turned into a vegetable or a flower. Sunshine, fresh air, nature sounds, and being surrounded by green growing things can really soothe the soul, help decrease mental stress, and it just gives happy feelings and peace. As a mother raising 4 children, I have been pondering a lot why the sudden increase in suicide, depression, and anxiety. Though there may be a lot of factors that cause this, I believe that being indoors too much contributes a lot to that as well. Too much screen time, lack of movement, lack of sunshine, lack of fresh air, all these are detrimental to human health, mentally, physically, and emotionally. We were never made to be locked up inside all day long. Nature and humans go hand in hand. That is just the way we were designed. We all know that children learn best through sensory stimulation, and nature and gardens definitely stimulate a child's senses. You know that feeling when you brush your fingers over a leaf, inhale that cool, crisp air, lean down to smell a fragrant rose, walk barefoot on the luscious green grass or on the sandy beach? It is a feeling of satisfaction that you can't even put into words. It just feels so natural, so wonderful. And for a child, it's even more so. I strongly believe that wherever you are, even if you are currently living in an apartment, you can start living out the life you want. Taking small steps and making small changes, you can begin working for the life you want. You don't have to let your current circumstances stop you. You can have some sort of garden for your family wherever you are. You can plant flowers in pots, have potted herbs, a small trellis with climbing potted roses on the balcony, and so on. Bring out your own creativity and create that beauty of nature for you and your family. And in severe cases, if you absolutely cannot, you can find other ways to explore free resources like nearby parks, nature trails, forests, and so on, and spend time there instead. So I want to encourage you to get that garden going and to get outdoors more and start taking advantage of the beauty that God created for our enjoyment and our good. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed that, please don't forget to like and subscribe to see more of this kind of content in the future.